incredible Zone Pilates system.
I've been a fitness instructor for 15 years, and this takes Pilates to the next level.
The secret is the Zone Pilates sculptor that guides your body with perfect Pilates positioning and adds muscle toning resistance to accelerate your results.
You get the most fabulous results from this quickly. I've never used anything that I get such fast, great results from.
The Zone Pilates system divides your body into 3 target areas. If you want firm arms and shapely shoulders, concentrate on Zone 1. If you want flat abs, just focus on Zone 2. To lift and tighten your thighs and buns, do Zone 3. And best of all, it doesn't take hundreds of repetitions. Spend just 2 minutes a zone and turn flab to fab.
It's great because you can concentrate on one zone and work on those muscles and get the results that you're looking for.
You're going to feel it right away, and you're going to know it's working.
Don't pay over $100 for another Pilates system when the Zone Pilates sculpting system is only 2 payments of $29.95. You'll receive the Zone Pilates sculptor and the Zone workout video. But if you call in the next few minutes, we'll make 1 payment for you. That's right, you can reshape your body and have sexy buns and a flat tummy for only 1 payment of $29.95. But wait, that's not all. If you call right now, we'll also include a bonus video, Zone 3, the sexy legs, buns, and thighs video. It's your free gift just for ordering the Zone Pilates sculpting system. Altogether, this is an $80 value, but yours right now for only $29.95. If you don't feel and see the results in 30 days, just send it back for a full refund.
You have to try this. It's great.
You've got to try it.
You will love it.
It works. It does.
To order, call 1-800-872-2111. That's 1-800-872-2111.
Hi. Sorry. Have you been here long? I didn't know.
Few minutes. How are you? You look awfully glum.
No. Just business. Sometimes it gets to me a little.
Yeah. Ever want to chuck it all and let some big, strong man take care of you?
Hardly ever. It's just that sometimes I find it difficult managing it all. And I think I'm still not used to mothering. Although I love my son, and most of the time I love my job. We're managing.
I'm glad to hear it. For your sake and for mine. Because I'm trying to revamp my life along the same lines.
Yeah, I heard that you were going to go through with the divorce.
And the annulment. Jack's proved it's what he wants. So, I've got to make a life for Ryan and me. One that'll give us what we both need. That's tough. Because we both need Jack. But we will manage.
I'm sure you will.
First of all, there are some practical considerations. I can't or I won't dump Ryan on Mother. That's Delia's bag. I've been taking her to the office with me, which is fine for the time being, till she starts creeping around cables and cameras.
Yeah, and ends up on the evening news.
And I know there'll come a point when she'll need more attention than I can give her on a job. Which brings me to why I came to see you. What do you say to sharing Miriam?
Well, hey, that's an idea. I mean, Miriam can manage Edmund with one arm tied behind her back.
Well, so could we untie it and put Ryan in it? If Miriam agrees, of course.
Yeah, I think she might like the idea. I'll ask her.
That way we could share the expenses, and Ryan and Edmund would have each other. Do you think they'll fight?
Yes, it'll be good for them. Early competition, early companionship.
I want that for her. She's not going to have a father, so she has to have all the family and friends she can get.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I sometimes worry about Edmund growing up an only child, parents living in different houses. I don't know if you know this, but I ran into your father in the park, and we started having a long talk about families and security.
Oh, don't tell me. Dad thinks you ought to marry Seneca.
Well, he didn't say it in so many words, but I have the feeling that he thinks my situation rather unorthodox.
I don't suppose he's ready for the concept of single parenthood when there's an available father. On the other hand, he'd rather see that for me than a life with Jack.
Well, I think that's because he's seen you hurt. And I assume that he thinks you'll remarry.
He may think so, but I don't.
Yeah, well, I know what you mean. I mean, that connection that I have with Frank, it's very difficult to break.
What about Seneca? Eventually, I mean. Oh, dear. Do I sound like that?
No. I know you're coming from a different place. Seneca will always be part of my life. He's Edmund's father, and I feel close to him. I even love him in a way. But I certainly don't want him taking care of me. I mean, the whole idea that a woman has to lean on a man for life, I don't buy it.
It's better if you can lean on each other and share. But if you can't, you can't. And you go on from there. Well, Ryan is waiting. Ask Mary, will you?
Oh, I will, and I like the idea. And Edmund will love having an honorary cousin.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
And Mary, I'm very sorry about Jack, that he disappointed you.
So am I, but we'll live. I'm grateful for your example, my dear. And your friendship.
Yep.
See ya.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mary, listen.
What?
One more thing. That business before that I was talking about was about Pat. He's been named in a malpractice suit.
Oh, the Nieves case.
Yeah, and I can't give the details, but it's serious, and I think you should know about it. I'll do what I can for him, but I have my limits.
Because of your position here. I
Yeah.
understand that. Well, don't worry. Pat will get himself a good lawyer. It's handy to have one in the family.
Oh, excuse
See you
me.
later.
Take care. Bye-bye. Jillian Coleridge.
Jill, what the hell is going on? I was just served with a summons. Jill, I'm telling you, this is the last thing in the world I need. I just managed to get myself reinstated at Riverside Hospital, and I can't tell you how much time and energy that took on my part. Now to be named in a malpractice suit? It's absolutely outrageous.
Roger, I am not suing you. And I wish you would stop acting as if I'm your adversary.
Look, they have no right to name me in this thing. I was merely a technician operating on Pat Ryan's diagnosis, of which I had nothing to do. Now, I am not responsible for his actions.
I never said that you were.
Well, I'm glad you understand that. Because if push comes to shove, I have no loyalty to Pat Ryan. I am not responsible for his error in judgment, and I'm not going to be made a scapegoat.
Roger, I didn't expect that you would be. Fortunately, I think your assessment is accurate, and it isn't likely that anybody is going to hold you responsible.
All right. All right, suppose Seneca calls me in front of the board.
Seneca? Why would he do that?
Well, he better not. Because he'd be losing a valuable surgeon.
Look, Seneca is not calling Pat before the board. Now, that is Marshall's decision. And furthermore, there's no reason for you to join the Down with Pat Ryan campaign.
Right, then what am I going to do about this summons?
Just sit tight and don't worry and try to say as little as possible. And that'll help everybody.
Look, Jill, someone's at my door.
Fine, fine. I'll talk to you.
Roger, I need you. Patty's in trouble. He's in terrible trouble.
Oh, yeah? Well, as a matter of fact, so am I. Are you talking about the malpractice suit?
That is totally unfair.
Yeah, well, do you think it's equally unfair that I've been named too?
You have?
Yeah. And I wish I had someone like you caring about it.
Roger, you're different. You can take care of yourself.
Oh, I can?
Roger, you're a Coleridge, and you got money, and you got power, and you got a lot of influence. Besides the point, you're a senior resident. But poor Patty, he's got nothing.
Poor Patty. All he has is a loving and loyal wife. Ah, if I could change places with him for just a little while.
Roger, don't you understand? I need you.
I'm flattered, Dee, and I don't mean to make light of Pat's position. But I can't excuse his error. It should not have happened.
Oh, come on, not you two.
Look, I was going to add that I know why it happened. I can understand it.
Does that mean that you'll testify on Patty's behalf?
Testify where?
At a court, or wherever it is that you testify, and you'll answer whatever they ask?
Delia, it's not likely that this case is going to come to court for several years.
This court, it's gonna take years? We're gonna lose everything. Patty's not gonna have his practice anymore. We're gonna lose the apartment. I mean, what are we supposed to do?
All right, Dee. What I would do is just sit tight, don't worry about it, and mention as little about it as possible. What I think is going to happen is that Pat's going to go in front of the medical board at Riverside, and they'll probably take some kind of disciplinary action.
Roger? Roger, will you testify there?
Well, it's possible that I could be called up.
And you could tell them that he's a wonderful doctor, and he was just totally exhausted. But he's very, very conscientious. I mean, that's true, isn't it? He works very hard, doesn't he?
Oh, Delia.
What?
It's just that you're so beautiful when you want something.
Thank you. But you will help Patty, won't you?
I'll do whatever I can, of course.
Promise?
Absolutely.
I can't tell you how much that means to me. See, you're the only person who cares. I've been around to the whole family, and you think how much they love Pat, and you think that they want to help them, but they don't want to lift a finger. I've been to Johnny, and I've been to Frank, and I've been to Jack Finelli, but I go around and everybody ignores me.
I can't understand that, Dee.
Well, I don't understand that either. But I just need some help for Patty, and now I feel like I have it. Roger, I knew I could count on you.
Delia, I want you to know that you can always count on me.
Yeah, well, I do. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I don't think you should do that.
Of course. Look, that was nothing more than a gesture of concern and sympathy, friendship. I know that we've meant more to each other in the past, but that's the way I want you to think of me now, as a concerned and loving friend. Can you do that?
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, bye. And, thank you. I know Pat will.
Goodbye, love.
You're watching Ryan's Hope.
You never know who you'll run into in Bay City. Another World is next.
On SoapNet. Marlena Evans, from medicine to marriage, motherhood to mind control, from multiple personalities to murderer. Now you can keep up with Days of Our Lives at night, tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
If it's not one thing,
your child is crying.
The nurse will deal with it.
It's your mother. SoapNet's Dysfunctional Family Night. Saturday starting at 7 on SoapNet.
Greyhound super friendly fares. Now you can get there for a lot less than you think.
Go Greyhound and leave the drive-in to us.
You're wearing a bikini during your period?
Yeah, why not?
How about cramps, bloating?
Yeah, aren't you tired?
No, I took Midol.
Midol relieves cramps plus bloating and fatigue. Tylenol and Advil can't do all that.
I'd kill for a brownie.
Oh yeah, she's menstrual.
What's going on here? Ouch! Looks like Junior could use some help. Nice shot.
Cottonelle Ultra toilet paper. The softest, thickest, most absorbent Cottonelle. Cottonelle, looking out for the family.
Get rid of the winter clothes and get ready for spring. Because Special K cereal bars are now part of the Special K Challenge. Great taste, 90 calories. Take the Special K Challenge today.
Who are we? We are your source for fine jewelry. We are the world's largest gemstone retailer. We are dedicated to providing prices that will amaze you. We are passionate about pleasing you. We are friendly and informative, your authority on jewelry. So who are we? We are Jewelry Television by ACN, opening the world of fine jewelry and gemstones to everyone.
OxyClean Active Stain Remover tackles over 101 stains. Use it in your laundry room for ring around the collar. Your clothes will look better and last longer. For tough set-in stains like grass, use OxyClean Active Stain Remover. It starts working the minute you spray it on. This ready-to-use formula is perfect for those creative messes. It'll take pet stains and odors out of your carpet. Look for OxyClean Active Stain Remover online or in retail stores everywhere.
Have you ever wanted a genie?
You make a wish and you get what you want.
DVR.
DirecTV DVR with the TiVo.
It's a little box.
That's my genie.
It's awesome.
DVR is digital video recorder. There's no tapes. You just punch in, click, boom, it's recorded every time the show airs.
And
we can record them both at the same time.
Same time.
And go out and have dinner.
I watch what I want to watch.
Whenever I want.
It feels like I'm running my own network.
Bye-bye, network schedule.
Bye-bye.
DirecTV DVR. Call 1-866 get a DVR for this special offer.
Anything good?
Usual.
Hi, Kevin. Where are Maeve and Johnny? You know the customers are taking over the bar.
Hal himself is at the bank. Maeve is at the greengrocer's, and I just brought the mail up to Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Greengrocers? Why did she do that? You know, if they deliver, all you have to do is call them.
Well, you know, Maeve, she likes to watch out for the quality and keep an eye out for the bargains.
I don't understand how she gets the time. I mean, even with my little household, I'm busy every minute.
Hardly enough hours in the day, are there?
Yeah.
I mean, you do your fingernails and your toenails, and there's the morning, right?
I see you two are going to have another warm chat. I'll be off.
Thanks, Kevin.
Mary, don't start with me, because I've been out all morning long trying to help Pat.
The saints preserve us, especially Patrick.
Okay, you want to know something? I'm not going to let you get to me. I'm going to practice what Maeve would call Christian charity. Now, I feel very badly for you because I know you're upset about Jack and everything that's happened. So I'm just going to go in the other room and I'm going to check on little John.
He's asleep. I put both him and Ryan down for a nap 10 minutes ago.
Oh, thank you.
So why don't you just toddle on home and do the rest of your chores? Call, dial a carrot or something.
Mary, I want you to know that I feel very sorry for you. I mean, it must have been awful going downtown and finding out that Jack had spent the whole night with Martha McKee. Patty told me.
Did he? Now, it's interesting you should bring that up, Delia, because I've been meaning to ask you about that very night.
Me? How come?
Oh, I just wondered whether you happened to notice Miss McKee down there in the apartment while you were imploring Jack to come to Pat's rescue.
Notice her? I mean, how could I help but not notice her? I mean, that apartment is very small.
Thank you very much.
What?
For confirming what I suspected all along. You set it up for me. Told me Jack was sick and miserable, ready to jump off the terrace. You know I'd go trotting down there and find them together.
How could I know that? I mean, how could I know that Jack would spend the night with Martha? I mean, you said Jack loves you. He doesn't want that divorce, so I believed you. And I figured when I saw her that it was a professional visit. I mean, the lipstick didn't really mean that much. Oh, I didn't know Jack would be seeing any women yet. I mean, it's so soon after the operation.
Okay, good. That must be about your best shot. You can quit now. Only I want to tell you one thing. You didn't hurt me the way you wanted to that day. Fact is, you did me a big favor, though I'm sure that's not what you had in mind.
Why do you always believe the worst of me?
Because that's usually what you got to offer.
No, that's what you think I've got to offer. You know, I'm not as selfish as you seem to feel I am.
Oh?
No. You know, nobody else in this family seems to care about Pat, but I do, and I'm trying to help him, and I already did. See, I'm begging for help for Pat because I love him very much. Now, I'm not too proud to beg on my husband's behalf.
Heaven only knows what you mean by that.
Okay, I wouldn't tell you anyway, Mary. You know, you don't have a sensitive bone in your body. I think it's a good thing that your marriage didn't work out. Maybe you'll be just a little bit more sensitive to other people's problems.
The only person whose marital problems I really worry about is my brother Patrick. He may be in trouble at the hospital, but it's nothing to the trouble he's got at home.
Another World is next. Then don't miss back-to-back episodes of Port Charles. Only on SoapNet, the new way to watch soaps. 5 rivaling families.
Got something to hide,
35 years of love and betrayal.
Wait!
22 Emmy Awards.
Love me? Far out.
But just one Linda Dano.
What are you saying?
SoapNet is giving you another chance to experience another world.
Daddy, I'm in trouble. Everybody, just take a nice deep breath.
Oh, Victoria.
Yes, that's good.
Another World, coming up next, only on SoapNet.
Reggie Montgomery, playful teen or perpetual rebel? Get the full story on All My Children tonight on SoapNet. Tonight on SoapNet.
Where's our little girl?
Kidnapped in New York and held for ransom.
You know Bow Bridge in Central Park? Be there in 15 minutes or say goodbye to your daughter.
He picked the wrong parents to mess with.
If you touch my daughter, I'm going to put you in so much pain you're going to beg me to kill you.
Watch One Life to Live tonight at 9 on SoapNet.
Jill's allergies used to leave her in a fog. Now she's Claritin Clear. That means I control Jill's sneezing and itchy eyes without drowsiness.
Children's Claritin, non-drowsy relief for kids as young as 2.
There's Clear. Then there's Claritin Clear.
Calendar Girls is the perfect Mother's Day gift on DVD. Critics call it the full Monty female style.
Naked! You're looking at January.
Calendar Girls.
We're going to need bigger buns.
The perfect gift for Mother's Day. Own it today on DVD and video.
The #1 selling diet pill in America. It's Xantrex 3. Rapid weight loss, incredible energy, and one amazing super pill. Xantrex 3.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Xantrex 3 at GNC and smarter retailers nationwide. Yes! The most powerful diet pill in America. Xantrex 3. More weight loss, faster weight loss, energy to burn. Xantrex 3.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Xantrex 3 at smarter retailers nationwide. No wonder everyone loves Xantrex 3. Xantrex 3. Yes!
Hey! Can I buy you a cup of coffee?
Oh, honey, I'd love to, but I have to go feed my daughter before Tom gets here.
Tom? Desmond?
Business. It was easier to bring Chandler here today, so there.
Gotcha.
Since when do you have time for coffee breaks?
Well, since when I'm going to meet Patrick here.
Oh, I guess he's in more trouble than all of us put together.
Yeah. You sure travels fast.
Well, I spent some time with Jill this morning.
You did?
We're still friends, Frank.
Of course.
She feels a little uncomfortable about her role as hospital attorney, especially in relation to Patrick.
Well, she doesn't have to worry. Patrick is going to be well represented.
I know. Frank, I hope some of that bitterness goes away in time.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, Ryan will be wondering where her mother is.
Kiss her for me.
I will.
Hello. Hello. Have a seat. Have a cup of coffee. Thanks. Aha. So what do you think? Well, I think I really got myself a case this time. And I'm not going to be able to tell you not to worry.
Good thing.
But I'll try to tell you to relax, because I've been looking into malpractice law.
You knew this was coming?
Alicia's counsel's Dave Feldman.
Oh, terrific.
Dave's tough, but he's fair. He's also a known commodity. He gave me a call to let me know that it was in the works. I didn't want to worry you about it while you were on duty.
Well, a court case isn't what's worrying me. It's a medical board.
Has Seneca given you any details?
A jury of my peers, 3 of the older doctors, 2 of whom are department heads, 1 a senior surgeon, and Seneca. What they'll do is look into the medical aspects, and they'll decide whether or not to slap my hands or throw me out of my ear.
Right.
Jill will be there, too.
In what capacity?
To represent the hospital's legal position.
Well, then I'll be there to represent yours.
Well, Seneca says that I won't be needing a lawyer, that it's purely a medical matter, and what I'll have to do is explain how I arrived at my diagnosis, which will be a good trick.
Oh, wait, are you telling me that Seneca's denying you legal counsel?
He just doesn't think it's appropriate.
Oh, he doesn't, does he? Well, our good Dr. Bullock's gonna have to rethink that one, because I'll tell you something. You ain't going nowhere without your counsel, namely me. You got it? You appear, I appear, right?
You say so.
Oh, I know so. You just rub Dr. Ryan's magic stethoscope and his legal counsel miraculously appears.
Not to mention his big brother.
I am not about to start losing a malpractice suit. I have not in the past, nor will I in the future.
Could that be because this is your first one?
Right. Are you worried?
No. Didn't lose your first election.
Good thinking. You want to get downstairs for a beer? It might make you feel better.
I feel better already.
See today's hottest stars on SoapNet's live daytime Emmy pre-show, May 21st at 7:30 p.m. only on SoapNet.
They're in for.
It's an interesting show. I mean, of course, there's always going to be drama because there's always people that are like very judgmental, and like some people are more blunt than others, but I think like the issues on the show are important.
Difficult issues such as drug addiction and HIV. Some here have waited for years for their shot to share their story.
I've been dreaming about being on the real world since I was like 16. Yeah, me and a group of my friends in high school always vowed that one of us would be on the show and represent the rest.
Casting runs until 7 tonight at the Cooler. If you missed it, you can still apply online. Just go to KZI.com and click on news links.
Eugene is apparently the place to be for TV shows this week. ESPN's College Game Day is setting up for its Saturday broadcast, and for the first time ever, the show will be set up on campus. The crew is working to build the elaborate stage on the Memorial Quad, along with analysis of the Oregon ASU game from Kirk Herbstreit, Chris Fowler, Lee Corso, and Aaron Andrews. You might see some interesting signs during the live broadcast Saturday morning. KZI 9 News reporter Lauren Michler is live on campus to explain. Lauren?
After 5 visits from ESPN Game Day, Eugene knows how to do it right. I talked to some Game Day veterans today who are putting a lot of time into the signs that they hope to flash at Saturday's broadcast, and this is not a job that Duck fans take lightly.
Halloween in Eugene, and something wicked loud this way comes.
Duck fans are quite familiar with the early wake-up calls and the craftsmanship that goes into College Game Day. Tanner Fairs is one of them.
Yeah, I've brought it to almost every game I went to last year. I brought it to LA. I brought it to the Rose Bowl and got on ESPN.com.
He and his friend Will have been making game day signs for 3 years, and they say the material has to be fresh.
Definitely current events, plays on words, puns, attacks on the other players. So you see all kinds of things out there.
But Duck fans Nathaniel, Andrew, and Jed have a specific agenda in mind.
Dan Patrick has been talking the last couple of days about Occupy Game Day, and we wanted to bring Eugene on the map. We wanted to show them that we can do it, and we wanted to get behind it.
Dan Patrick, a former ESPN radio personality, has since split from the network, but still has a large and loyal fan base. His message to fans this football season is to use their signs to put him on the game day broadcast. The thing is, ESPN is catching on, so Patrick Patriots have to be sneaky.
I know the guys down at ESPN are going to be trying to take away all the Dan Patrick logos, and I just want to say that they can't stop us. They can only hope to contain us.
The guys wouldn't reveal any details about their plan, but they did say it's going to involve a lot of flyers, and they hope a lot of support from the Dan Patrick Nation.
The energy and the support of Dan Patrick and the rest of the Dan Patrick Nation is amazing, and we definitely want to have it here in Eugene.
We want Eugene to be the 5th Danette.
So Dan has been kind of catching